Why spend 3 days flying supplies across the globe when you could just launch them into orbit and land in under an hour?
Forget cargo planes. Forget slow convoys. The U.S. military is now eyeing SpaceX's Starship as the next-generation delivery system for ammo, gear, food, and maybe even troops.
It's called point-to-point rocket logistics, and it's not science fiction anymore.
The Pentagon's been dreaming about this since the 1960s. But now, for the first time ever, we have the tech to actually do it.
Let's break it down. Starship is a 150-ton monster.
It's
fully reusable,
powered by liquid methane and oxygen, capable of carrying entire tanks, drones, or humanitarian aid pallets. And it's not just for Mars anymore. With point-to-point capability, Starship could
launch from California,
enter suborbital flight, and land in Ukraine, Taiwan, or anywhere on Earth in under 60 minutes. That changes everything about military logistics. Right now, the U.S. relies heavily on C-17 Globemaster III, C-130 Hercules,
and slow-moving cargo ships.
They're effective, but slow and vulnerable.
A C-17 takes up to 18 hours to reach a remote theater, requires runways, permissions, and refueling stops.
Starship would cut that time down to 1 hour, with no runways and no foreign airspace delays.
This isn't just convenience.
This is strategic dominance.
In 2020, the U.S. Transportation Command confirmed they were partnering with SpaceX to explore rapid logistics using Starship.
They want to move ammo,
disaster aid,
spare parts, even rapid evacuation supplies. Imagine a battlefield on the other side of the planet, and a rocket lands with gear and rations 45 minutes later. This isn't theory. This is in development right now. 150 tons strategic payload power. You could fit an entire armored battalion's gear,
mobile radar arrays, large drones or robotic combat units,
even bridge-building equipment for engineering units. Plus,
it lands vertically,
can be launched from ocean platforms,
and doesn't need a runway.
In terms of pure flexibility, this makes the C-17 look like a horse-drawn wagon. Here's where Elon Musk breaks the game. Starship is designed to be fully reusable, like a commercial airliner. Current cargo flights cost millions per mission.
Starship's long-term goal, $2 million or less per launch, carrying 150 tons.
That's like buying a Ferrari for the price of a scooter and using it again tomorrow. This changes not just speed, but budget and logistics scaling.
Where could this be deployed? Pacific Theater. Taiwan is under threat. Instead of waiting for ships, rockets land supplies in hours. Ukraine, Europe. Reinforce NATO forces faster than any convoy could manage. Africa or Middle East.
Disaster relief, embassy support, or hostage rescue with zero warning time. Space asset defense. Rapid orbital insertion to protect satellites or repair infrastructure. Starship is a multi-domain tool, not just a delivery truck. Here's where it gets controversial. Could Starship move soldiers? Technically, yes, but
G-forces need to be managed.
Re-entry heat and safety systems need to be perfected. Troop survivability during descent needs testing. Still, SpaceX is working on it. In a future scenario, rapid troop delivery from U.S. soil to anywhere on Earth could become real. Think of it as airborne, redefined. Of course, this isn't without risk.
Concerns include
launch site vulnerability, re-entry detection by adversaries, satellite surveillance of rocket deployments,
and technical failures under combat pressure.
But those are risks with any transport system. What Starship offers is speed, flexibility, and unpredictability, and that might outweigh the downsides in high-stakes scenarios. Let's be honest, China and Russia are terrified of this. Why? Because it renders
choke points obsolete,
shipping lanes irrelevant,
supply chain sabotage ineffective. If the U.S. can send aid, troops, or bombs via rocket with no forewarning, the entire balance of logistics shifts overnight.
That's why you'll see state-backed media dismiss this as unrealistic.
It's not. It's inevitable.
Starship isn't just a Mars rocket. It's not just Elon's toy. It's a military logistics revolution in the making. If the Pentagon's smart, they'll invest now, before adversaries do. Because in the next war, it won't be the fastest jet that wins. It'll be the fastest cargo rocket. And Starship might just be the most powerful delivery truck Earth has ever seen. Should the military go all in on Starship logistics?
Is this the future of rapid deployment or a futuristic fantasy?
Drop your thoughts in the comments.